Let's go to the campfire and greet our podcastees.
Come and say hi
Gather
at the campfire.
around.
Gather around and sing our campfire song.
CAMPFIRESONG song. So, hello everybody, and welcome to A Brunch of Idiots podcast. My name is Riley. I'm your hostess with the mostess, and today I am with Jay,
Hello.
RJ,
Ah,
and Aiden.
Aiden's this voice.
so formal.
Happy brunch, Montreal.
Montreal, happy brunch.
Happy brunch.
And you may notice that there's something a little bit different about this episode, and we
Some
are
could say
gauging
fishy.
interest in potentially maybe a side quest gaming channel called Second Breakfast. I just decided.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Second breakfast.
Second
That sounds
breakfast.
awesome.
Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. RJ disapproves. But anyway, yeah, so today we're going to be playing some web fishing while we talk about animals, specifically weird ones if we can help it.
I just saw Aiden's screen. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
sorry to
everybody-
the Spotify listeners, by the way. This is not going to make much sense. So if you'd like more
It is
context, feel free to check out the YouTube. It's the same name if you're not subscribed already.
I'm disappointed in
So-
everyone.
And sorry
I am-
to Connor, who watches this on YouTube but doesn't actually watch. He just listens.
Yeah,
Have
it's
fun
fine. I
with
mean,
this
it's
one.
still
This
going
is
to be
for
the
the
same
viewing
thing. It's just-
members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all have our own outfits. I have my women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beasts dare to make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. Hat, and my man I love fishing shirt. And I think I look pretty fabulous.
I have a clown.
Awful.
Oh, RJ has man I love fishing. Jay has man I
also-
love fishing,
yeah.
and Aiden is sports.
This is how I look every day.
Wow. Sports.
That is how you look
Every
every day. That's
People at
just
work
how
go,
Aiden
Are you
dresses."
okay? I am. I'm living my life.
This is as close as you're getting to a face reveal for now.
It's so cozy.
Right. Okay.
You have to
Technically,
put up
I'm
with this
given
mug.
a very close to face reveal.
Yeah, I look just
Also-
like this, cigarette and all.
A random bit of housekeeping. You may have noticed that we didn't have an episode last week.
Yeah.
That is because of
We were
due
dying.
to holidays and very rotational sickness that we are definitely
Yeah.
still recovering from. We
If I'm
weren't able
you,
to record
I'm
it all.
sorry, everybody.
They won't be able to see.
How do I get up?
You just
You,
oh no, I'm
you-
stuck again.
You
Where you sat down.
resit. You click
Oh,
the sit.
Now I'm wondering if I even needed to leave.
You
Did I
didn't.
even need to leave the lobby? Did I didn't know that
No.
standing up was. Oh, there we go.
Sitting a second time.
Sitting. Sitting
mind
is
me,
the opposite
Riley.
of standing.
So, does anybody have an interesting animal fact they'd like to share?
I gotta go look up what the name of the thing is called, but funnily enough, it is also a type of fish.
I'm so down,
What is
for a
it?
fish fact.
I
Mine's
gotta
not really
find what
a
it was
fact,
called.
but what is it called? A hornbill, shoehorn, a shoehorn, bill crane,
yes,
horseshoe
Shoebill.
bill. Yeah,
Nice.
those
them
things
things.
scare me. I don't fear a lot of animals, Specifically not birds, but those things scare me.
Aren't they
They
like
look
4
like
feet
they would
tall
kill you in
too?
a heartbeat. They're pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, they're not small. No,
Yeah, they're big
so-
and they make like machine gun sounds with their bills that like
Yes,
like
the
echoes.
sound they make. I wish we
Mhm.
could play it right now, but it is truly something.
I wish I
Edgar,
could
probably
make
put
that
the
it
sound in
sound.
right now.
No.
I should be able to do that pretty easily, but yeah, it's kind of terrifying, and I can't imagine hearing that in the wild and being like, "Oh, that sounds pleasantly inviting."
You just walk up.
You just
Yeah.
enjoy this delightful fish.
There's a movie called Arcanian, I think. I have yet to watch it, but the monsters in there have like machine gun jaws that clack, very similar to. It makes me think of the same.
Oh,
Type of bird.
yes. Yes, I've seen clips of that.
Yeah, it looks wild. But yeah, not necessarily a fact. But if you get a chance, you should. Well, I'll show you what they look like. But they're wild animals. They're strange.
So I went and looked up the name of this fish, and I think it's called like the African lungfish or something along those lines. If it
yeah.
is what I think it
I've
is.
seen those. Uh-huh.
They look armored, and they like walk across the deserts between like little ponds that form after the rains.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
I have seen that.
yes,
This
I think I
thing.
sent you a reel about it like 5
You
ever
did.
ago.
Mhm.
I did. And these things are wild because the African tribes would follow them to water because they're better at finding water than people are.
That makes a ton
Well, I
of
mean,
sense.
That makes sense, but also to a certain extent, they're on a bit of a more of a time constraint than we are.
That depends on how much of a time constraint you're on as people.
Mm.
So I have a bit of a fun fact. And
love fun
it
facts.
spoils a different fact. It's not about animals per se. Um
He's cheating.
so did you know that cats can see the stripes that humans have, like the unique stripes that humans have?
You know, that makes sense. Are they
Really?
is it ultraviolet spectrum only that can see that?
I think it's something along those lines, but that also just spoils to other people that humans have stripes that are unique to
Yes.
their own being.
I saw a do you know those Tumblr posts, the
Okay,
aliens
cool
are the orcs of
guys.
space? Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
freaking love those.
And somebody had made a comment in one of those about some alien race coming and seeing humans and talking about human stripes, and all the humans on the ship are like, "What are you talking about? We don't have stripes."
But we do. We do have stripes.
Those videos or those posts also, which I know it's slightly unrelated, really do point out a lot of the weird stuff about planet Earth. Like,
I
it's a
actually
wild place if you
purchased-
take 2 steps back and look at what actually happens while we're here.
Yes. One time when I was like desperately sick with COVID, I bought like 3 different orcs or humans are space orcs themed
no.
like book anthologies. And just consumed them all in one day cuz it just amused my sickness-addled brain to no end. And I highly recommend doing stuff like that. Very, very fun. Very fun.
That sounds like
Um,
fun.
Hold on. I have a fish. Ah.
Come on, Brett, I believe in you.
You got it. You got it.
You got it. You
I
got,
got
it.
it. What'd I get? I got a tiny. It's not. It's a crappy.
Heck yeah.
I got a.
I'll be over that with y'all in a second. I gotta get rid of all my gold worms.
if any of my laugh squeaks come through the microphone, I don't know if they actually come through or not, but if they do, that's the lingering results of my illness. I have a cough and my voice is back, but like my high end, like my high pitch voice is not there yet. Have y'all heard of the vampire squid?
No, I have
Yeah.
not.
Yes, I love those things.
I'm the only
They're
one who
pretty
has hasn't.
They're super freaky.
Well, I didn't know about them until I was doing a little bit of research for this. So vampire squids, they don't have ink sacs. So
Oh.
whenever they're threatened, they actually have like spiky. They have like spikes on the inside of their like tentacle structure.
Yeah.
And they'll basically like invert themselves, kind of like a porcupine almost, like. And then they also, if highly threatened, will jettison bioluminescent mucus. So they basically like vomit fireworks to like dazzle their enemies so they can slip away into the darkness.
I thought this
Stop
was the
pocket signing.
Dumbo
Pocket
octopus.
box.
Sparkly sneeze.
I had to go look up what this thing looks like.
Yeah, it's
They
kind of cool.
are very social creatures to themselves, incredibly aggressive and territorial. They flash red when they're hunting or angry. Yeah. I have a
Very
microscopic
cool animal.
crayfish.
Very, very cool animal.
So, I have an interesting one, right?
Mhm.
And this is more of a like odd fact about animal that we might not see as odd, right? Starting off with horses. When they're born, I think it's when they're born. When they're born and very young, they have these what is it, fairy feathers?
Mm-hmm.
And you would think that is fairy feathers. Sounds cute. Look it up. It's not. It's very scary looking. Essentially, their hoof hasn't formed yet, so they just have like spikes of hoof.
Soft cartilage. It's soft
It-
cartilage that is.
Yeah.
Isn't it there specifically to protect like the inside of the mother though, so the cold doesn't like,
Yes.
or not the cold, the foal doesn't like kick through them?
Yes,
Yes.
because it is soft.
Just
Yeah.
kick through your own mother.
Yeah, just
keratin
alien
is no
style.
joke.
yeah, it is a funky looking apparatus though. I remember seeing that for the first time and I was like, oh my god, what is that?
Yeah, it freaked me out for a while.
For some
Also,
reason,
see how,
I
like,
can feel them with
horses-
my teeth.
Huh?
That's kind of
Do you-
all right.
Sorry, it's an I think it's an autism thing. You know how
What did
you
you
can
say?
look at something and like you can feel the texture of it?
Oh
Sometimes I look at things and I can feel the texture of biting down on them
I caught a
I think it
treasure
was-
chest.
because I would chew on a lot of things that I shouldn't have chewed on as a baby.
Also, apparently, you can, your brain knows what it feels like to lick something just by looking at it.
Yes.
Yes. I did
I've tried.
know
Somebody
that.
try this. Look to your left, everybody, and tell us in the comments
All
what's
right.
on your left and what it feels
Everyone,
like. in
I'm
your
going
mouth.
to put a picture of myself on the screen. I'm sorry.
I am
I'm
not
not,
going to
but-
say what I was about to say for all of our sakes.
What you say?
Here's an interesting animal fact. I actually don't even know if this is like a real thing, but I saw it one time and it makes sense to me, so I assumed it was. I probably should have fact checked this, but so like horses and animals can like basically walk nearly from the time that they're born, and they're like nearly fully
Huh.
developed. in that sense, like as
Yep.
far as like motor functions and stuff works. Whereas like human babies like
Uh-huh.
take like a minute to figure out like basic like functions.
Mhm.
Apparently the reason for that is because of the size of the brain. Because
Hmm.
humans are bipedal,
Yes.
Mhm.
and so there's a narrower like hip, like birth canal, so the head has to be smaller, so it can't be as fully developed as like horses and stuff, of much wider birthing hip apparatus.
Go on.
That does in fact make sense to me.
I mean, yeah, I saw it. Like I said, I haven't fact checked that, but I read that one time and I was like, oh, well, that actually makes a lot of sense. So let me know in the comments if I'm just talking out of my butt.
On your birthing hips.
How to feel birthing
So-
hips. Oh no. Why'd you do that? Why?
We all know duck-billed platypuses are wild animals just as a concept, right? Like they got some
Yes.
weird stuff going on just base. But I just recently found out that they don't have nipples to feed their young milk. Instead, the milk oozes from their skin.
Yeah, they like sweat it out, and the babies
Yeah.
like lick it off of them.
Like that does not sound pleasant or comfortable for anybody.
Well, I mean they're animals, but yeah, the platypi are weird. I was considering talking about them, but I figured that was kind of just too
Too
basic.
easy. Yeah.
But
fair.
yeah, platypi are weird. They're egg-laying mammals. The males, maybe the females, but I thought it was just the males,
shit.
have venomous barbs
Yup.
on their like heels, which is like extremely dangerous. Yeah, they don't have nipples, so they sweat out milk.
Which
they
makes sense because
are
they come out of eggs.
yeah, they come out of eggs. They also are like they hunt underwater. They'll like eat underwater, but they can't see underwater or breathe underwater. So they
They
can
just sense it out.
use the force to
Vibes.
sense like electricity. They literally can sense things in the water. They're weird.
Sounds
like-
Hey, the platypus, when did you become a Jedi Knight?
Yeah, they become plumbers and detectives and musicians, and they control people while they have glue stuck to their fingers.
Yep. Y'all
Yeah.
like my award-winning smile?
It's,
love your
it's very
award-winning
All Might of
smile.
you.
I
It
did
is
it
like,
first.
I am here.
I was born before All Might.
Legally or
I mean, if we're talking about
Aiden was in fact conceptualized before All Might was.
yes,
That is what he is referring to.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm canonically older than All Might right now.
I am canonically older than All Might.
Google, who was conceived first, my friend Aiden or All Might?
You're using Google to figure that out. I feel bad for you. Sorry.
That's half of the people on Twitter, man. Everyone's just at Grok.
I'm sorry, did you say half rock?
No,
At
at Grok.
There's
Oh.
Twitter or X has an AI like assistant that Elon Musk was responsible for making called Grok. It's Grok, and it functions within the platform of that that app. So you can like literally at Grok and like ask it questions, and it'll respond, kind of like Chat GPT, but like within Twitter. So like people will just abuse the hell out of it by just like asking it like the most stupid questions. Like something will be like obviously fake news, and they'll be like, "At Grok, is this true?" And it's really obnoxious, and it makes me fear for Humanity.
So the first time I
It's
ever
not the
heard
worst
about
thing to make
Grok,
Grok do.
I thought it was a character from a hero shooter.
Oh my goodness, that's so small.
Like Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
No.
there was
I
there was a character in Paladins named Grok.
Yeah.
Oh,
there was.
okay.
And he was like an orc man that shot lightning.
He was
and
very
stuff.
fun. I liked
Yeah.
him. Back to animals. I have a thing, right? And this is actually kind of shocking. It
Uh-huh.
surprised
Mhm.
me. Sloths, right? We all love them. Lumbering, slow. There's one at the Dallas Aquarium that I went to like a year ago that was just sitting there eating greens. It was laying on its back. It would reach back behind itself, grab a green, and then pop it in its mouth like a chip. It was kind
That
of
was
insane.
really fun to watch.
It was really fun
That's
to watch.
awesome.
Oh, to
But
have
I
as little
have-
to do in my life. as a
Did
sloth.
y'all know? Did y'all know that sloths apparently can hold their breath longer than dolphins?
That's awesome.
What?
Wait, actually?
They can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, which is longer than a dolphin can.
That's insane.
That is long
I
enough
also
so that they
know
don't have
they
to swim.
happen to be great swimmers.
I was about to say, like, that's just long enough so they can float to shore. Like that I don't.
Oh, no. They actually like do
can
swim.
Swim well.
Like, well, I have an
man.
animal fact.
Bizarre. Shoot.
Goated sloth.
It's,
Go ahead.
it's not an incredibly appropriate animal fact, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
All right.
That
Cover
Every-
the children's
Better.
ears.
Single koala that exists today has chlamydia.
Yes. Yep.
I thought that you were also going to say that every single koala exists today because of human intervention.
Because of chlamydia.
Yeah,
Well,
because of the
that
chlamydia.
as
And-
well.
I mean, well, and the things that they eat literally kill their own brain cells, but it's the only thing they can eat. So they're stupid
Whoa.
and STD riddled and angry.
So do I want to know why they all have chlamydia? Or is this going to make me sad?
It's going to make you
For
sad.
the same reason.
It would probably
Welsh
make you
sheep.
sad.
Okay. That's fair. You know, maybe we could chill
Oh.
out, Australia. You know, there's still plenty of people there.
That's not even remotely what I was thinking of. Now I picked up on it. I'm
In
Yeah.
other
going
news,
Koalas are-
penguins.
What do the penguins do?
Birds.
Penguins, they have a gland behind their eye, or above their eye, rather, that converts salt water into fresh water.
There's
That explains
that sounds
so much.
so fake.
All right. So
Well, there's
I have an
there's
idea.
two sides of the coin. Yeah.
I do have an idea. I'm
Uh-huh,
going to find a fun fact for every creature I fish.
Interesting.
Okay. All birds can get a disease called bumblefoot. And it can kill them.
That's what they called me in high school.
No, they didn't.
It's
What is
basically
bumblefoot? What's it like?
it's basically a cyst in the foot that is incredibly hard to heal if you do not stay on top of it. And most birds, if they get bumblefoot, like a lot of farmers will just put the bird down. Thinking
Oh.
like geese and chicken and ducks, because sometimes it's not even worth the vet bills to try and fix it.
That
Huh.
It's deeply unfortunate.
I am shocked none of our chickens have ever gotten bumblefoot. But it often comes from either them stepping on like something sharp and getting a splinter in their foot and it just bumbles up, or it can come from improper roosting conditions where they don't have soft ground or roost bars to sit on.
Huh.
So it's like it ends up being like the chicken equivalent of plantar fasciitis.
Dang. So I caught a catfish, right?
Nice.
We love
Yes.
catfish. Tastes great.
And here is a fun fact about catfish. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Catfish have taste buds all over their bodies. So they literally taste the water around them.
That is
Very
weird.
interesting.
and yeah, uh-huh.
It's also because they do skin breathing, you know. But-
yeah.
It's up to 100,000 taste buds.
Wow.
That's a lot of taste buds.
Yeah. So I call them frogfish sometimes, viewers
Yep.
and listeners,
Mhm.
because they're kind of green like a frog, at least the ones I've fished, and they croak. I had one croak at me in my face, and it was like, oh, well, hi.
They also have the little it's catfish that have like little stingers, right? The little electronic, or not electronic, but it's electric.
The
like,
barbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have barbs, but it's not electric like the electric eel, which is related to catfish, by the way.
Huh. I did not know that they were related. That's cool, actually.
Yeah,
Yay, getting ranked up.
I did.
The-
I did.
So my dad and my parents and I, we went to a fish hatchery one time, and they had catfish there, and he stuck his hand in the catfish tank, and he got barbed.
Ow.
I just got a squid from a bucket.
What did I
But
Sorry.
catch?
squid.
Ba bum bum.
I don't know what I caught. No, I'll just hang out.
Fun
Sorry,
fact:
y'all. No fun fact for that one.
the western lowland gorilla, its scientific name is gorilla gorilla gorilla.
Got a gorilla for sale. Miguel, a gorilla for sale.
Is it a charcoal gorilla or a propane gorilla?
Miguel, a gorilla.
Y'all ever heard of the stink bird?
No,
That
No.
just sounds really
I've smelled
weird.
of it though.
How literal is this bird?
Well, that's just its nickname. Its actual name is the Hoatzin or Hoatzin. It's native to the Amazon and Orinoco Basin, living in trees along rivers and lakes. But they're called the stink bird because they have a digestive system very similar to cows, and it smells bad.
So they're
Interesting.
ruminants. That is interesting.
They're what? They're roommates?
Ruminants.
They were
They're
roommates.
They ruminate,
That's
meaning
great.
they regurgitate their food and redigest it.
See,
It's called
I thought
ruminating.
you said they were brumating, but
Nope, that is definitely not what I said.
that is something
Not even
completely
remotely.
different.
Okay. I found another one. I caught a koi,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
you'd think I'd go with like, aha, koi or carp, and it's like catfish too. No. Look at this one. Not only can they be heirloom animals living for up to 200 years, they also have excellent memories and can remember
Also, they can
people's
remember
faces.
people.
Yes.
That's
Just
really cool.
great.
I feel so bad. Especially with how a lot of Americans treat koi fish. Because I didn't know that. Everyone's like, oh,
You
it's
know-
a goldfish. It has 30 seconds of memory. Ugh.
I've been bit by a koi fish.
You were bit by a koi.
So there was a park not far from our house that has a koi pond. And I
Yeah.
stuck my finger in the koi pond.
Oh.
There's a running pattern in my family, I'm realizing, with fish exhibits. Also, that thing was able to fit its mouth the whole way up, like up my finger. Like
I mean, it's mostly
Yeah.
stomach.
I mean,
Oh,
same
no
at
way.
this point.
Oh, no way. That's actually funny. I have one
Koi
loaded, but
fish?
y'all keep going.
Did you know that Portuguese man of war are actually complex organisms made up of more than one animal?
Yeah, they're called a super colony, from what I...
That
Recall.
makes sense. I think I've heard that before, actually.
They're-
Let me
they're called
search through my
what?
inventory. I
Super
also
cauliflower?
think I
A super
have a man of
colony.
war. Do I have a man of war?
So
in my inventory right now?
essentially, they all work together for the betterment of everyone in their super colonies. They have organisms that are built to collect food. They have organisms built to process the food, and these are like small organisms that do all this just for the sake that everyone can survive. And then they have organisms that make the floating bladder that they all like stay afloat in.
Huh.
It's kind of sad that there's aquatic organisms that are better at doing this whole life thing than most humans.
Well, they got something that we don't, which is instinct.
Wow. Selflessness.
So that reminds me of cells a lot, Aiden,
Uh-huh.
because of, colony and whatnot.
Yeah.
Fun fact, they discovered a new organelle this past year
Oh?
called a hemifusome.
Interesting.
Apparently, it helps with the cell's recycling system, involved in building new bodies, multivascular bodies.
It's the garbage man.
They've discovered the cell version of a garbage man.
By golly.
They've done it
I'm
again.
I'm sad. I thought that Portuguese man of war are part of a class of organisms called zooids. They're the supercell or the super whatever things.
Uh-huh.
I thought that nudibranchs were also zooids, but they're not. They're just sea slugs.
Sorry about that.
Zoid Scoob.
Okay, here's this one. Ready? I caught a guppy, right?
Yeah.
So I looked up stuff. Guppies are a namesake, which means they were named after a geologist whose name was Guppy, right? But here's the cool thing, right? I'm gonna do, just to not fully dox or anything like that. Can y'all pull up like Discord chat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I forget. Listeners have our names, right?
Yeah.
They have you as Frightful, or do they have you as your initial name?
I introduced
Both.
us all.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
RJ. Okay,
At
get
the
ready
beginning.
for this then. The guppy is named after R.J. Lechmere Guppy, and yes, it is the same kind of RJ.
Oh,
This-
that is
the same-
funny.
The same
It's the-
kind?
Yeah, like it's not
the
different
initials
names
mean the
that make
same
up the
thing.
initials. Yeah.
Oh.
That was an. That's cool though. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a
Anyhow.
funny coincidence.
The guppies don't lay eggs. There's the actual weird fact. They give birth to live young.
You know, I knew that because yet again, my family and fish. My mom actually used to keep guppies. We had a
Look,
fish tank
after
for a long time.
listening about
Aw.
the koi fish one, I want a koi fish.
I already have one heirloom animal.
You do. You do.
I think everything else here will not outlive me, but I do have a tortoise that will probably outlive me. His name is George. Everybody say hi to George in the comments.
Hi, George.
Hi, George.
It's a Greek tortoise. Not native to Greece, if I remember correctly. Funnily enough, it's just called that.
So where's it actually from?
You know, I'm gonna double check that.
A fake fan don't even know where your tortoise is from.
Yeah, well, I knew this a while ago, but I've had him for like 10 years.
Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy.
Oh wait, I need bait. 1 second.
Throws line the wrong way.
Southern Europe, North Africa, and Southwest Asia.
The more you know. Have y'all heard of the glass frog?
Yes.
They're the ones that are completely
Yes.
clear except for their guts, right?
Yeah, so you can see through their tummies and see their insides.
Dude,
Ew.
I want a waxy tree frog so bad.
They're so cute.
They're so cute and they're so derpy and adorable
I have to
Mm.
Google this now.
and also dumb as hell.
You know what else is dumb as heck, though?
Me.
Geckos. Well, yeah.
Yes.
But geckos, man, those things are stupider than a box of rocks, and I love watching videos of them.
Dude, they're so dumb. So I have a number of crested geckos. For anybody who doesn't know, I don't know how much we talked about this. I have a ton of reptiles. I have crested geckos, a bearded dragon, ball pythons. You know, the whole shtick. More than that too. But yeah, crested geckos are ridiculous. They're arboreal and nocturnal. And they also jump like little frogs, these things. So, like, you'll be holding one, right? And then it'll just fling itself off into the middle of the room. I'm like, where are you going? What are you doing?
Sounds a lot like my toddler.
Lord.
Yeah.
I have
it's-
another
Miss Ma'am, where is
guppy
you
fact.
going?
Because I caught another guppy.
Ah.
So guppies, they throw hands. Well, fins. They fight, not just each other. They will fight other fish. Apparently, you cannot keep them with beta fish, not just because beta fish are aggressive, right? But guppies will get up on the beta fish and they will fight it.
Beta
That's
fish are also
hilarious.
extremely aggressive too.
Yes,
though.
they are.
Yeah, so
You
it's
can't-
like straight up a gang war for territory.
You can't keep beta fish, well, at least not males, together, and
Yeah.
you can't have them near reflective surfaces because they're dumb and think that it's another fish, and they'll bash themselves repeatedly into the
will.
glass trying to fight this other fish, and they will kill themselves by. Oh wait, can we say that? That they will unalive themselves by.
I don't think
bashing
we'll get
themselves into the glass.
demonetized for fish death.
I mean, we're not gonna get. We're not monetized at all.
And why do we? No.
Why did that
That's good.
remind
Because
me of
maybe
the
one day I wanna
Fozzie
be
Bear kidnapping Jack Black
I mean,
thing?
I would love to have this show monetized. This would be great to have this be our full-time job.
That would be
But-
great. I would. Yeah.
It'd be funny.
Let me. Where is
Oh
it?
yeah, I didn't. This is not related to animals at all. But on my personal YouTube channel, the other day I received my first dislike.
Oh no!
I do
That's
remember you
wild.
saying that.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of cretin disliked your stuff?
I don't know, but they didn't leave a comment or anything about what they didn't like, so I can only assume that they were just begging for attention, which they got it because that was the first one I'd ever gotten. And I was scrolling through my analytics and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. And I looked at it and I was like, one dislike, let's go. I got my first one.
That doesn't
Holy-
seem right.
My screen.
That's
put that away.
massive.
My bad. It's huge, actually.
Hold on, wait a second. I gotta find something because I caught a perch, and I was afraid I wouldn't find a fun fact about them, but
Oh, I forgot that I have to like.
Fun fact that may or may not be factually correct. They can perch like birds, hence the name.
okay. So, perch, right? Surprisingly adaptable fish. They have camouflage. They have spiky barbs. Oddly enough, they make good bait fish, which is weird given how adaptable they are. There's a kind of perch called a climbing perch. You guess what their superpower is?
They can fly.
They can
Can
swim.
they fly?
They have lungs.
No,
Nice.
They can breathe air.
Nice.
that's bizarre. Like I know,
That
like
is
mud skippers can do that. I
Another,
think.
yeah, the mud skipper, one of my favorite. It's a derpy fish. I didn't know there was another one that could do that.
Well, the African wandering fish or whatever it was called, when we were talking about it earlier. Does it also have lungs, or can it just hold its breath that long?
A fish holding breath. How does that?
I don't
It
know.
processes oxygen.
I hold the
very
oxygen in my
slowly.
gills.
If a fish holds its breath in the forest, but a tree falls down, does the fish even have the ability to smell?
Catfish.
You heard
yes.
it here first, folks. Fish can smell.
Well, no, they can taste. So, dang it.
Just
What
like
happens if a catfish
snakes.
gets caught in the sewer?
you don't want to know. So
Hey.
So, fun fact: snakes. Everybody knows that they like smell, so to speak, by flicking their tongue around in the air. The way that works, though, is they shove the air particles that they've captured on their tongue into their like nose area. That's how they smell. It's not like their tongue does the sensing. They just grab air particles and shove it in their own head, and that's how they smell.
Huh.
Yeah.
You know who does have a strong sense of smell?
Who?
Salmon. Salmon can detect 1 part per million of a scent in water.
Is that better than sharks in blood?
It's
that-
hundreds of times more sensitive than a dog's nose.
Well, dang.
So salmon could be
I do
fish
actually-
canaries?
Fish canaries.
Yes, they can. They actually can.
Okay,
I do have
you
a
know the
weird-
phrase "a canary in a coal mine"?
I do
Yes,
know
yes,
that phrase.
yep.
So being a canary in a coal mine goes back to back in ye olden days. They didn't have equipment that could tell people when there's like noxious gases in the air, there's not enough oxygen to host the amount of people underground. So what they would do, in order to, avoid their miners dying, is they would keep a canary in a cage, because canary birds need fresher oxygen than we do. Or at least they'll sense when there's bad air before us by dying first. So if your canary dies, you get out and you will be saved. So being a canary in a coal mine means that you sense the impending doom before it's actually going to happen.
Now you know that you are going to die. I do have one about a weird animal, like an actual weird animal, just so that
Hi,
we
Riley.
can say that we actually can,
Hello. Yeah.
Give me just a second because I forget what their actual name is. It's called the scalyfoot gastropod. They're a deep sea creature that lives very much a snail, pretty much.
Okay.
That
Yep.
lives near hydrothermal vents. And they eat iron sulfide. They eat essentially the
it's raining
energy
back.
coming off of the vent and absorbs iron into their system. And what they do with that iron is they grow armor, and also their shells are made of iron.
Huh.
That's so
But it's
cool.
because they eat the stuff and they can incorporate it. They do
I
not
wish I could
produce
eat
it on their
iron
own.
and incorporate it that way.
So,
You
I
know,
feel
what's
like
stopping you?
humanity would have a crisis.
So
Yes.
actually, there's a disease that people can have where if you are a people who has, a uterus, you can in
I'm
fact
gonna go to the stall.
have this issue where if you have too much iron in your system, it will gather in your uterus and kill you.
Well, that sounds like
So what you need to start doing, Riley,
Yay!
is eat magnets. That'll solve your problem.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Medical
That'll do it.
advice from a doctor. I have my digital octopus accident.
Did you have your what now? That's right. You can trust this human.
Woo.
They don't even know what they have.
I
Yeah.
have.
Osteoporosis.
I have osteoporosis.
Oh.
So armadillos.
Oh, we're doing that. Oh. Yes, tell us
Oh.
about
Vile
armadillos.
creatures that they
Are-
are.
Yeah, well, so to cross a river, they either sink to the bottom and crawl across because they can hold their breath for 7 minutes, or
Impressive.
they inflate their intestines and use them like little buoys, like little rafts to float across the top.
Ah. Interesting.
Now that I did not know.
That's awesome.
That is interesting.
So maybe I can rectify armadillos in Riley's mind just a little bit.
No, but you did make them very funny.
Would you like to
There we go.
explain your disdain for
Are
armadillos?
evil. Armadillos are a scourge upon flat land. They make those stupid little holes in pasture land, and your larger livestock, like horses and cows, will get their hooves stuck inside of them and break their legs. Most of the time, when large animals break their legs, if you do not have or are not willing to spend thousands of dollars just to maybe get them walking appropriately afterwards, you have to put your animal down. On top of the fact that armadillos are massive disease carriers. They carry rabies, they carry leprosy, they carry like anything that is bad that you think an animal can carry, an armadillo will carry them. I have no idea why they are our state mammal when they are horrible, nasty, ugly little creatures, and I hate them. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Dang. That was very passionate. Aiden, have you been keeping track of words, by the way?
Oh, no, I haven't. I've been fishing.
That's okay. It's kind of like a
fishing.
experimental episode anyway, so.
Fish, cat,
Yeah. Yeah.
the Atlantic salmon.
Atlantic
platypus.
salmon.
Shoot, iron, and glass frog.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Dang. That was pretty good actually, just for on the fly.
Thank you.
Well, thank you
was
all
that?
for watching and tolerating our goofiness in this game. Hopefully it was enjoyable. That is a very large fish. Jake caught a whale.
I did not catch it. I had this
Alright.
from the last session that I played. It's just in my inventory.
Oh, it's just in their inventory. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Happy brunch!
Happy brunch.
Happy brunch and goodbye.
Goodbye.